Have you ever gotten on a late-night bus and never made it home? Tonight, you're riding with the forgotten. Welcome to the Ghost Bus. My name's Jack Turner. I drive the overnight route from Reno to Sacramento. I've done it for 12 years, and nothing really spooks me anymore. Until last Friday night. I pulled into the Reno terminal around 10:45 p.m. Fog was thicker than I'd ever seen, and the lights in the parking lot were flickering like a dying flashlight. Only 5 passengers boarded. A silent old woman wrapped in a gray shawl, a teenage couple holding hands, a man in a black trench coat and sunglasses, and someone sitting in the back already. A man in an old bus driver's uniform. The road out of Reno was unusually quiet. Nobody talked, just the hum of the engine and the occasional static from the radio. But the rearview mirror didn't feel right. Every time I glanced up, the passengers looked wrong. Their faces would slightly shift. One moment, the couple was holding hands. The next, they were staring blankly out the window. The man in the driver's uniform at the back, he never moved, but his eyes were fixed on me. I swear he wasn't breathing. I turned on the radio to distract myself, but it only hissed and clicked. Then, out of nowhere, it spoke in a whisper. No destination, only return. I nearly slammed on the brakes, but I kept driving. Past Auburn, fog swallowed the world outside. Trees disappeared. The headlights cut into what felt like an endless gray void. Suddenly, the bus lights flickered and went out. I stopped the vehicle, heart pounding, and turned around. The seats were empty. My breathing got shallow. I gripped the wheel, trying to make sense of it. Then, through the fogged windshield, I saw something terrifying. The road had changed. It wasn't Interstate 80 anymore. It twisted like a serpent through burnt-out woods. Trees had no leaves. The sky was pitch black with no stars. The radio crackled again. This time, a deep voice groaned, "You're already here." Then I heard the rear doors open with a loud creak, but I hadn't touched the controls. Slow, heavy footsteps echoed up the aisle. I turned around. The old man in the driver's uniform was walking toward me, face pale, eyes white like clouded glass. He leaned in close and whispered, "It's your shift now." Tried to get up, to run, but my body froze. The steering wheel started turning by itself. The gears shifted without me. Then, up ahead in the fog, I saw my own bus coming toward me. Inside, I was driving it. Me, staring dead ahead. Heard laughter, cold, layered, unnatural, fill the bus. Then the seats began to fill again. The passengers were back, but their faces were rotting. Hollow eyes, skin hanging off bone. Their mouths moved in unison. The final route has no end. One by one, they began walking toward the front. I blacked out, or maybe I never woke up. Now I sit behind the wheel every night. The same time, the same road, waiting at that same terminal. Sometimes a new face gets on. If you're riding the 11 p.m. from Reno, and the driver never looks you in the eye, you're already on the Ghost Bus. I don't know how long I've been here. Time doesn't flow right. The same drive, the same fog, the same whispers. But something changed last night. A new passenger got on. He had a GoPro strapped to his chest and a phone mounted to a selfie stick. He smiled, sat right in front of me and said, "This is it, guys. Midnight Ghost Ride Challenge. Let's find out if the rumors are real." He didn't know what he'd stepped into. He talked to the camera nonstop. "People say this route vanished for 12 minutes in 1986. Whole damn bus gone. But I'm here to prove it's all fake." I didn't answer. I couldn't. My mouth no longer moved when I wanted it to. At 11:12 p.m., the lights flickered. The bus shifted again. Outside, the same burnt trees and dark, starless sky replaced the normal road. He looked up. His voice trembled for the first time. "Guys? Anyone else seeing this?" He walked to the front and stared at me. "Sir, is this some kind of prank? Where's the rest of the road?" Suddenly, the bus jolted, and the screen on his phone turned black. The GoPro light flickered, then went out. He turned back and froze. The other seats weren't empty anymore. All the passengers were back, dead eyes, rotting skin, reaching toward him. Their mouths moved, but no sound came out. He screamed. He tried to run, but the aisle stretched like a nightmare. Endless. Every step he took, the exit door moved farther away. He stumbled, fell, looked up. The old driver was standing over him now, face inches from his, mouth whispering something. But this time, I heard it too. One leaves, when one replaces. The young man gasped, and his body started to fade, like smoke pulled into the seat. The GoPro fell to the floor, blinking once, then off, and then I felt it. Warmth, pain, breath. For the first time in what felt like years, I blinked. I was no longer in the driver's seat. I was standing outside at the Reno terminal. People walked by. Laughter, lights, life. In my hand was the young man's phone. I checked the screen. Last live stream title: Midnight Ghost Bus Ride. Live -e. Status: stream ended. Comments: where'd he go? This looks real. WTF that ending. I was free. But at what cost? I never found his body. The bus? Gone. But I dream of it every night. Those hollow faces, the fog swallowing the road, the radio whispering truths I don't want to hear. Sometimes I think I hear the bus horn in the distance, and when I walk past the terminal, I swear I see him, in the driver's seat, smiling at me. 3 days passed. I didn't tell anyone. Who would believe me? That I was trapped on a ghost bus and freed by a stranger's sacrifice? But that night, while I was checking his phone again, something happened. The screen glitched. A video file appeared, one that wasn't there before. File name: Rider. I pressed play. There was no image, just audio, static, and then his voice. I know you're free, Jack. I took your place, but no one rides forever. I dropped the phone. That night I couldn't sleep. I stared out the window, heart racing. Then I heard it. A bus horn. Low, distant, but real. I stepped outside and there it was, just for a second, parked at the end of the street. Same bus, same number, empty inside, except for the driver. It was him. He looked straight at me and smiled. I ran back inside, slammed the door, turned off every light. No more late night drives, no more terminals, no more buses. But now, things are happening. Streetlights flicker when I walk under them. Every digital clock freezes at 11 p.m., and in every reflective surface, mirrors, windows, screens, I see it. The bus, behind me, waiting. I think the ride never really ends.